We're in the love business.
A couple's love story encapsulated in a custom titanium wedding band.
It's just super durable, it's nice and light, it doesn't tarnish, you can do a lot with it.
Thanks to Minter and Scott Richter of Minter and Richter Designs, these custom creations have become a reality for thousands of couples around the world. And it all started with the couple's own love story.
Scott made our wedding rings, and then he made local friends' wedding rings, and it kind of started just growing word of mouth like that.
It seemed like there was just a pent-up demand for this because it just allows you to personalize what you want in your ring.
The design process begins with Minter meeting couples at this Dorchester design studio or virtually.
She'll write up the order or the design, and then I get it. And then it's called, it's going to manufacturing now. And
which is him.
And the vision comes to life, oftentimes with a touch of shine.
So a lot of whirring and whizzing. Just to kind of explain the process, what do you just do exactly?
I find out what size ring I'm making, what style ring I'm making. I just choose a particular piece of titanium for the process, and then I selectively remove the metal where it needs to be removed. And when I'm doing inlays, I cut very precise to a thousandth of an inch accuracy inlays.
Inlays are a Minter and Richter specialty, and they can inlay nearly anything into one of these durable titanium bands. Most materials have a meaningful connection to the couple. From the shimmering sands of beaches.
We have sands from the
Curacao,
Netherlands and all over Hawaii, and now a lot of Greece.
This is that shimmery Maui sand you were talking about.
The
that
blue,
really does.
it's
Beautiful.
really blue.
To dirt from a Boston institution.
This is Fenway Park. Picture Mountain dirt in there.
So I mean, it's as much as your imagination can come up with.
Really, there's no
you can
limit.
bring anything.
You could bring anything.
To car parts. Yes, you heard that right.
He would like to have this incorporated into his wedding ring. So what we're going to do is we're going to slice it up, dice it up a little bit, polish it, and we're going to make an inlay out of this material for him.
To gold of all kinds.
So that's gold quartz.
This is gold quartz, this is fool's gold. But again, also people will send us their own gold wedding bands.
Oh.
Or they'll just ask us for gold. But a lot of times they want it to be their sentimental gold.
And speaking of gold,
What we are looking right now is at a selection of our gold collection, which is the element that we have the most in the collection. We have over 1,600 specimens of gold.
at Harvard University's Mineralogical and Geological Museum in Cambridge, there is a diverse showcase of wonders from beneath and above the Earth's surface.
This is the oldest mineral museum that has been continuously curated within the States. This collection has been curated since over 240 years.
Visitors learn how raw materials can be transformed into dazzling gemstones.
Coming from all the way somewhere deep in the earth, then you get that material out, someone cut it, and then finally a designer will create a piece of jewelry.
But Raquel Alonso Perez, the museum's curator, says it's not just an educational experience.
Apart from learning, which I think this is why we are here, I think it's just the beauty. When you look at something that is so beautiful, there is some joy coming out of looking at these beautiful things.
One of the sparkling pieces is a necklace rooted deeply in history.
The Hamlin necklace is considered a pivotal piece in the jewelry industry in the United States around the 1800s. And the main reason is because this necklace consists of different color gemstones, which is the same gem, is a tourmaline. But all of these color gemstones come from the same mine up in Maine, Mount Mica.
And there is something on display for everyone, from meteorites to
the birthstone case. And I think it's because people can relate to that. There is always this allure of, what's your birthstone? When were you born?
shining stones, leaving eyes twinkling.
Really beautiful stuff. Yeah, a lot of sparkles. Never too much sparkles. And Raquel says that most of the gold in their collection comes from the gold rush in California and Colorado in the 1800s.
And back to those titanium wedding bands. Actually, if you're coming from out of town to design your ring, Minter and Richter actually have a couple of rooms to rent. So you could stay there, enjoy Boston while you're here, and work with them to design your ring. It's kind of nice.
That's very nice. Still ahead, a creative partnership.